Hello, I'm Kirstube Hales, and I'm Dixie's sister. So someone had posted what they were going to do for their husband to make it really special for Valentine's Day, and I said that I could show you some of the things I've learned using essential oils that really relax. So I thought I'd do the very first thing that I ever did for my husband, and that is a foot rub. So this is what you will need. This is what I use. So I have a large towel, 2 small towels, because after I give him a foot rub, I'm going to wrap his feet in warm, steaming towels. And then I've got, right here, I've got a, we call it a carrier oil, but you could use a lotion, or you could use olive oil, anything you want. And then I've got some essential oils, and the ones that he loves, you know, I don't want to use something real female on him, so I've got cypress. That was the very first oil I used on him, and he also really likes sandalwood. So these are both real, I think they're manly smells, don't you think they are?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so he likes these. So I'll show you what I do now. So he'll hold, let's see, let's turn it this way. Oh yeah, okay, you just turn it that way. Okay. So I usually do one at a time, and I'll start with this. I use a coconut oil. See how it makes it so my hands can glide over his feet really well. And, you know, sometimes our husbands, they come home from work and they're real tired. And maybe their feet hurt. They may not even identify it because they're just so used to it. But, so this really helps. And, like I say, he really likes sandalwood, and a lot of men really love sandalwood. So I'm going to rub just a little bit of that on his feet. And then also the cypress, because the cypress helps with circulation. So sometimes we just need a little more circulation on our feet, and it gives a lot of comfort. So I was kind of nervous about using oils on Steve because he, like many men, they don't really like scents that are chemical. Sometimes he would call them fifi, and so he wasn't really into any of that. And so the first time I rubbed his feet, I did it with cypress because I felt like that smelled more manly, and he really, really liked it. So I think sometimes what we're trying to do in giving the comfort, when we add, say like something that smells really nice and relaxing, that helps an awful lot. So let me show you a couple of things. I'm just going to rub with both hands and both feet, come up onto his toes. Is it showing the toes real well, Steve? Okay. And you know, if he has, say like some respiratory issues, you can rub all around those toes and right where the toes start and just go back and forth. And it feels good when you do this too. Put a toe in between each of your fingers and go up and down. You see how I'm doing that? And that feels super good too. And if you want to, you can kind of pull on the toes. Some people like that. Your husband might like you pull on the toes. And then, of course, I always get the ball of the foot. You like it there, don't you, Steve, on the ball of the foot?
Yep.
And down into the arch, and I just press. And where a lot of times you think of a foot rub, you don't really think of the ankle. But the ankle feels super good. And a lot of times the feet are really tired because these muscles back here just really need to be relaxed. So I might take 1 extra drop of this oil like this. I can feel it's really tight for him right now. And I'm just rubbing it right on the back of his ankle here and all around. Now, if you feel like you really want to get some circulation going, you can do this. You can take your finger and start right in between each toe, and you can go up like this, when you get right here, this is called the grave of the foot, then you just pull it down in between. So see, I'm going up with my finger, and I'm going down. Sometimes we feel a little nervous about giving a foot rub because we're not really sure what to do. I think anything you do feels good, but if you have a couple of things to remember, then you might feel like it's a little more fun for you. So I'm going up, and then I'm pulling down. And sometimes you can feel that, I don't know, some little crunchies or something in there, and you can massage those out, and that feels super good. So see, with cypress, which helps with the circulation, and then I'm doing this to kind of move some of that lymphatic system and get that circulation going good. He's going to feel really good by the end of this. So I think there's lots of ways in which we can serve our husbands, but giving a good foot massage is something my husband really loves. And I've enjoyed learning how to do this. So let me see your other foot. We don't want this one to feel gypped. So again, I'll start with a little bit of the coconut oil and rub that on. Makes it easier for my hands to move all over it. So some of these oils actually are anti-inflammatory, which is great. You can get some extra benefits by not just being comforting to your husband, but actually doing some good with some of the oils that actually help with health problems or emotions or anything. And you add that with touch. Oh, it's really magical. And I think it's something that has really bonded my husband and I together. And so anyway, again, I could do the same thing on here. But to make the video a little bit shorter, I just wanted you to note that you don't want to just do one foot or the other foot will be jealous, so do both of them. And then I'm going to run and I'm going to show you how I wrap them, because that's what's really neat. So I'll get up, really quickly get this. I don't know if they can see me, but I'm rinsing out a towel here just in the bathroom. And then I'm going to put this bigger towel on so I don't get anything wet. And then if you want to put your foot up here, Steve, see, then I can wrap his foot in this warm towel that's wet, and then wrap it over again like this. And so you don't have to watch me do both of them. I'll finish that. But that's how I do a foot massage. So I hope that helped you. So I find it really fun, and maybe another day I could get on and I can show you how to do a shoulder massage. And so this might be something you can do on Valentine's Day. So anyway, if you have any other questions, you can post it underneath. I can sort of be watching this post, or you can private message me too if you'd like. So I hope this helps you for Valentine's Day.